Yeah, I can do it down to here.
Okay, and then someone just do that bit. Okay.
Well, I'm just wondering, sure, look, let me do number 2 in full.
Okay, and then Andrew, you do number 3 then. This is what we do.
Right, we're going off the steps, no problem. All right. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started.
Relax, buddy, will you?
Right, we're off the steps now. I bring me sweeping brush. I sweep them off when we're done as well. There we go.
Come on in now. Watch out.
Where are they? Do we know where they are? We don't know their. Does anyone know their address?
Do you rent the...
He's all over it.
Are you the owner? Keep going, go.
Nothing, buddy. We're on a public street. We're on a public street, buddy. Okay, we're on a public street.
We're on a public road now.
We're on a public road.
Yeah.
We're on a public road.
If you'd like to join and stand up for children.
Yeah, you get fucked. You get fucked.
You have the right address. If you want to stand up for children's innocence. We're outside the house.
Yeah, we'll just get started, you know, these. Okay, right, we're on the footpath now, everyone. We'll stay off the steps. Thanks very much. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming today. My name is Jana London. I'm a mother of 2 small children and founder of the Natural Women's Council, a grassroots organization made up of mothers, grandmothers, teachers, therapists, healthcare workers, and lawyers. We, alongside the Irish Education Alliance, Lawyers for Justice Ireland, and the Parents' Rights Alliance, launched a campaign in relation to the sexually explicit and indoctrinating books that we found in the children's section at public libraries. We have also launched a campaign to push back against the proposed SPHE and RSE changes in the curriculum, which includes pornography and gender ideology. These campaigns go hand in hand. The same parties who approve these books for libraries are pushing for the content to go into schools. This is even more of a worry. It's harder to keep children out of the school than the library. Both of these campaigns can be found on the IrishEducationAlliance.com website. It's so important that every man and woman in this country takes action. It's only the power of numbers that will make a change. These campaigns have gained traction. They're the most talked about subject on the mainstream media, and we have seen some small wins. For example, This Book is Gay was removed from the schools. So why am I standing here today? Let me tell you why I'm here today. On April 3rd, the CEO of Children's Books Ireland, Elena Ryan,
This is a public street. This is a public street.
was a guest on Today FM on The Last Word with Matt Cooper alongside the Irish Times educator Carl O'Brien. Elena defends her position on these books and tries to put the responsibility back on parents. Might I remind Elena that a public library has the obligation to safeguard children, and exposing children to inappropriate reading material is in contravention to Section 10 of the Children's First Act of 2015, Article 3 of the UN Convention on the Rights of a Child, 1989 Act, and Article 24 of the Charter of Fundamental Rights of the European Union. I was recently disinvited by a political party to be part of their expert panel. When I called the party leader, he was concerned that I used the word grooming at my January event outside Leinster House.
2024,
I will take this moment to read from the sexual abuse section of the Children's First Act of 2015. When we talk about rights, let's talk about the rights of my children not to be sexualized. Children's rights are human rights.
So you've taken a Supreme Court
Showing sexually explicit material to children, which is often a feature of the grooming process by perpetrators of abuse. What word would be more appropriate than grooming? A friend of mine said I could use degenerate ideology. Perhaps that's more politically correct. I also feel compelled to suggest that we stop referring to this material as books. Proper writers such as James Joyce, Oscar Wilde, and W.B. Yeats would be horrified. Let's call these books what they are. They are filthy sex manuals aimed at fetishizing our children. I will now turn it over to Linda Kennedy, co-founder of the Irish Education Alliance and a member of the National Women's Council, a mother of 2 young girls, and someone I'm proud to call my friend, who's actually going to explain why we're here today. We will not be silenced. This is child protection. We will not have our children sexualized. You can shout as loud as you want, but our crowd is going to be a lot louder when we go back on media and do our next campaign. Here's Linda.
Thank you, Jana, my dear friend. Children's Books Ireland promote the Pride Reading Guide, and they partner with Unpust, and they receive financial assistance from the Arts Council. The Pride Reading Guide was originally called Rainbow Reads, and there are about 100 books on the list for children and young adults. Young adults are defined as 12 to 17 years in literature. And this is where the problem lies. Children are not young adults, and under 18s are children by law. In Ireland, under the Child Care Act 1991, the Children Act 2001, and the United Nations Convention on the Rights of a child is defined as anyone under the age of 18. So Children's Books Ireland promote the books, and they end up in the children's section in libraries. That is 12 to 17-year-olds. The Rainbow Reads list was also on the NCCA primary curriculum. Many complaints were made and they removed the list. The NCCA, which is the Curriculum Council, stated that This Book is Gay will be removed from the teacher's resource list, but it is still there. And Children's Books Ireland stated that This Book is Gay was removed from the Pride Reading Guide, but it happens to be still on their list called the Children's Books Ireland Pride Guide. Are they aware of this, I wonder? In their statement they say, after careful consideration we have decided to remove This Book is Gay from the Pride Reading Guide. They go on to say, although it was initially recommended for age 15 and older, we have found that the language and tone is better suited to older teenagers and young people outside of Children's Books Ireland 0 to 18 age remit. Yet the book is still on our website and in libraries for 12 to 17-year-olds. I asked them to inform the libraries that if this book was removed from their website, that they should inform the libraries to remove them from the children's section. They refused to do this. But This Book is Gay is only one book. There are many books on those lists that are very sexually explicit, pornographic and indoctrinating. And I would like to stress that it is nothing to do with the sexual orientation of the books. It is the content that we are concerned with. One of the books we are highlighting today is Sex Ed. Sex Ed. This is a heterosexual book. A heterosexual book. So I am asking the CEO, Elena Ryan, today, why are you promoting these very sexually explicit and pornographic books for children? And why do you continue to argue that they are age appropriate and suitable for children to read? If you believe this, then you will therefore not mind us reading out from these books and show what you call positive representation on the page. We will not stop till these books are moved to the adult section and away from children's eyes. Protect childhood. 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 Protect
trans rights. This demonstration is not about being homophobic. This demonstration is about protecting childhood and protecting the innocence of our children. Anybody who disagrees with this is part of the problem.
Get the view.
Protect childhood.
Protect childhood.
Protect childhood.
Fucking
Protect childhood.
Nothing to do with transgender.
Come and join us and help protect childhood.